welcome to the Friends and Failures podcast. My name's Alex. I'm your DM. Tonight we have playing Zach. Playing what character?
Vanek Icehoof. I am a Minotaur Sorcerer.
Beautiful. Then we have Turner playing
Titan, a half-elf mastermind rogue.
All right. Then we have Joel playing
Davlin Brybar, Rock Gnome Artificer.
And finally, the best character ever, Tony with
I am playing Kiwis, a Furbolg Shepherd Druid.
Nice. You're all in the Rosebud Inn. You're sitting around one of the tables. Lursig wheels himself up to the table. Good morning. It's been a week since we last met. Formally, what's been going on? He looks to Vanek Icehoof. What have you been doing?
I have been recently going out into the neighborhood. I am not too familiar with the community, so I am going out, introducing myself, talking about our guild, just offering to do people favors, trying to put the good word out.
Okay. What is the what as an objective? What is that doing? Like, what are you trying to get? Like more prestige? Are you trying to?
So my job at the guild is recruitment and marketing, and
Sure.
what I'm trying to do right now is name recognition. Trying to get people to,
Keep your brand out there.
yeah. When they see our name, they're gonna think, oh, that Vanek Icehoof guy. He helped me carry a sack of potatoes up to my grandmother's place.
That kind of stuff.
Which that was something that happened. Shout out to Margaret. Thank you for supporting your local grocers.
Wait, who's the guy that's talking to Vanek?
Lursig. He is the
He's a real old dude, right?
Second in command. He has like body parts missing from run-ins with bad leadership from your current guild leader.
Elderly, limbless Gomez.
Missing
That's how
bits.
I mention him.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I asked him what he's been up to. How's he been? How's his week?
Oh, I can't really get out much considering. So I've been here.
Cool.
Why is my thing switching back and forth from the splash screen? This is annoying. Should have did a test, guys. Should have did a test.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
That kind of preparation is frowned on at the monastery.
All right. Our next person we're going to talk to is, let's go with Joel. Joel, what has Devlin been doing?
Davlin has been dabbling in his workshop.
All right. What have you been dabbling in your workshop?
Infusing hand crossbows with repeating shot and some hammers and daggers with weapons of returning so that all our guild members who join will have access to these magical weapons.
Neat. All right. Cool. I'm Tony. What has Kiwis been doing? Every time I think of his name, I always have to say it's not Kegels.
Dude,
the female.
Me too. He is the Kegel Lord.
Well, and I was going to go with the name Fupa, but I decided against it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So Kiwis has been speaking with the cats and dogs and rats and mice and birds, setting up a spy network
Cool.
to keep this town from infringing any further on its on the forest around it.
All right. Sounds good. Now, I left Turner for last simply because his is probably my favorite thing that we talked about in our group chat over the week. So, Turner, what did good old Titan do?
I've been introducing myself to the neighbors around the Rose Inn, our current base of operations, to see which of them are, actually own their home or are in a lease or mortgage position, and offering my services as an accountant, so I can help, them make the most of their investment. Slash, start to set up a slush fund where I can transfer ownership from their homes, from them to me, in an effort to slowly acquire the properties around our base of operations, as a front and money-making operation for the guild.
I like to think you're the people, you're on the TV doing the reverse mortgage stuff. You're like, oh yeah,
I am.
You get money in your pocket.
Look, you may not realize what a great investment that is, especially for elves, because when you live to be 950, do you really need an asset tying you down like that? So it's a simple contract. You sign it over to me, and then we continue to make those payments going forward, just to a number of corporations. And I've also been reaching out to, because I assume the halflings operate similar to the way that Delaware does regarding shell companies, to start to build a framework of shell companies to start laundering money through.
I never knew that about Delaware. Maybe I should look this up so I could make sure it's on the up and up in the soon.
I wouldn't know for any legitimate reason.
Okay. All right. Starting next week, we will start doing some rolls. I did not have everything prepared for exactly what you guys are doing, but if you guys continue doing stuff like that, I will have rolls for you and possibly foils and enemies that will, muck things up for you in the future. But yeah. As you guys start your meeting, something really strange happens. A woman walks through the door. She has the slender build of an elf, but her eyes mark her as one of the fold. She is tall with unnaturally black hair. Her eyes almost glow white. She looks around. She's wearing like what you would describe as like a Victorian gentleman's suit, but tailored for a woman. She has a wicked-looking rapier on her hip. Lursic looks over, and you can see his eyes drawn to the sword, and he audibly gulps. Hello, is this the residence of the... Oh, this is the one that didn't have the name. A group that's looking for guild membership?
I suppose as head recruiter, I will step forward and introduce myself. I'll say, yes, it is. My name is Vanek Icehoof. Who are you?
Very nice to meet you, Vanek. I am Lerseril. I am from the Guild of Guilds, and I'm here to go over your charter that you submitted to us last week.
Yes. Let me grab some more of the members so far, and I gesture over to anyone who's important. I suppose that they should come over and be a part of this conversation.
Who comes to talk to Lerseril?
I'll come up, but kind of sidle to where I'm in her periphery.
She looks everything over. She walks up to one of the tables and puts her finger on it, and with a white glove, she pulls it up, and there's dirt and dust on it. She kind of rubs her fingers together and goes, "What did I? What? All right. I was very unhappy with your charter, but unfortunately, I'm not the person that approves charters, and it looks to be it has been improved on some caveats. First, you must have a name. The name is very important. That way, we know what to call you instead of having to walk in blindly to talk to you, vagrants. What is it? She
We-
looks at
we,
Vanek.
I say
Vanek
we
goes,
are the, and
Phoenix
I.
Foundation.
There we go.
the Phoenix Foundation. Are you associated with the band in the Phoenix that's been troubling us in town?
Hell no. Those guys are idiots.
No, we're a limited liability guild. We don't have any other corporate associations.
So are you guys sticking with the Phoenix Foundation?
Works for me.
Sounds good to me.
Sorry, guys. I just threw it out there. You
No,
know what
I
that's
like
from?
it.
You know what that's from, right?
No idea.
I have
MacGyver.
no idea.
The old
And
MacGyver.
and now I love it.
If it's not MacGruber, it's nothing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, we are the Phoenix Foundation.
The Phoenix Foundation. She puts her hand out and just a piece of paper appears in her hand like magic, and she scribbles some notes down on it, folds a piece of paper, and lets go of it, and just disappears. All right, Phoenix Foundation. She goes, I will be your contact from the Guild of Guilds. Do you understand what our organization is about?
Let's, for the sake of everything, let's pretend that we don't.
The Guild of Guilds is an organization that basically controls the guild structure for the Fold. We basically are the ones that facilitate the bureaucracy of the guilds and deal with the trade invoices, hiring, firing of guilds in the region.
That sounds incredibly boring.
Yes, but somebody has to do it.
Fair enough, and I'm glad it's you. You seem really interested in it.
Well, seeing as your guild has been approved for associate membership, we do have a job for you.
Oh, fantastic.
We've had the Rat Catchers Guild, one of the most important guilds in a city, has had multiple members go missing, let alone homeless and vagrants have gone missing as well in the sewers. We want someone to investigate it. Seeing as the sewers aren't a place for a higher level guild, we thought maybe it'd be a good job for you.
Hey,
Seems like it's a perfect place for a higher level guild if their members are going missing in there.
Well, the Rat Catcher Guild is important for the city's stability, but not really lucrative. So we'll send you down. You have 1 week to complete the job. Any questions?
yeah, what kind of provisions will be provided by the city?
The Guild of Guilds will pay you 500 gold. You're unable to collect any treasure from this adventure. If you collect it, it must be returned to us. That's the rules for all associate guilds.
I'm assuming it's 500 collectively.
Yes.
Understood.
But like I said, any treasure, any parcels that you might find in the sewers belongs to the Guild of Guilds. You're an associate member. You do not get higher takes of the profit.
At what rank are we allowed to start keeping the loot?
Oh, the next one when you become a full member.
Okay.
And what of things we find outside of the sewer?
I mean, if it's part of your investigation, it will have to be turned over to the Guild of Guilds. And believe me, we will check. We will debrief you. We will ask everyone questions on how the investigation was done and how everyone proceeded in it.
Man, we have an order to this guild as the guild treasurer. If anybody's going to be questioned about the reporting of funds and collection of treasure, it's me. There's absolutely no reason for you to come in here and just mix things up and stir it around. That's my job, and I will do it. and I'll do it quite well. So, thank you.
I'm gonna do
Go
a Z
ahead.
snap.
Can I just say, Turner, I am so fucking glad I asked you to join us.
Yes, you're a great find. Go ahead and roll a intimidation check because I feel like there's an intimidation.
Oh no.
That would be a no. What
she
about
steps up-
persuasion?
No, I'm gonna say it's intimidation because you kind of came out a little rough, a little hot. She
Titan's kind
steps
of
up. She steps up to you and looks you up and down. She puts her hand down to the sword, and at that point, Ullman walks into the room. What is this? What atrocity is this? Do not touch that. That's mine. Timberfang, where have you been, baby? And he runs up to Lurciril, grabs the sword from the sheath, and as he puts his hand on the sword, he gets thrown back by an invisible force into the wall.
Whose job was it to keep him drunk today?
What's this guy's
Lurciril-
name again?
Ullman. Ullman is knocked over. He breaks a chair, in fact, and lands in one of the walls of the Rosebud Inn.
I'm going to document that he broke the chair and then give that piece of paper to Titan.
Noted.
He is
Turning
the
in my
guildmaster,
receipts.
correct?
Yes, he is the current guildmaster.
I'm going to explain to the woman who doesn't like us that
Sure.
he's kind of a mess. We fumbled in backwards to this sweet gig. We're going to do our best.
Timberfang.
Timberfang. Thank you.
Justin
yeah, no problem.
Timberfang?
Yes, in fact. Yeah, she goes, where? Ullman gets up, dusts himself off. Where did you get my baby? That's mine. Did you? Wait, you're the girl I lost the cards to, aren't you? And she goes, no, that was one of my guilds. They've won the sword for me. They understood that you had a weakness for gambling. And Ullman's like, who are you? What are you? You're one of them fold ladies. I'm getting out of here. You guys stink up the place. And he leaves the room.
Yeah, we'll take that deal.
Sure, as you say.
She goes, if you need any information about the missing people, you can go to the Ratchet Catchers Guild, or they've only been able to recover one body, and that's currently at the Neptune morgue in the academy.
Out of curiosity, why wouldn't you bring some information with you?
She goes, I'm a facilitator. I'm not a contact of information. It's your job to investigate. This is also a test for you to make sure you are worthy of guild rank.
Fair enough.
Can you provide us any documentation that shows that we're an associate guild? Do we have like a sticker or a name tag or a badge or a piece of paper, certificate?
She looks at you. They'll know, and she turns around briskly and walks out the door.
All right. Well,
all right. So what you guys doing? You guys are in the Rosebud Inn. Let's switch you over to the Rosebud Inn, the new and improved Rosebud Inn version 2.0. Zoom this out for the folks at home.
wow. Is that a communal tub?
Yeah, that is
That's
for
gonna have
the
to change.
That's something
You
you
get-
should be used to, Zach.
I
You've
know.
been to college.
No, exactly why it needs to change. I've done this before.
I put your guys' tokens in. There is an upstairs. You can see the stairs are right here.
So, but before I was a pirate captain. I don't know anything about the forest. The high seas, though.
I love to
Anyway.
see a minotaur on a boat. Because aren't you technically?
I feel like
large,
that's a common
or no?
thing.
I think Minotaurs would be amazing sailors.
Yeah, they're like I thought minotaurs were kind of known for being sea captains.
Oh, really? I didn't think
Yeah.
so. Maybe I'm not reading the right fantasy.
I thought, wait, aren't minotaurs the one in the
maze, yeah.
maze?
Yeah, because the
They also-
tricorner hats actually fit in between their horns, so they pretty much
Exactly.
have to be sailors.
I feel like I'm losing an insight check on Zach right now. Like he's straight up just like doing his mojo.
I was pretty certain that minotaurs were known for. No, I mean they're also known for being, if I may, labyrinth keepers or maze keepers.
And very tribalistic.
Yeah, but they also sail the however many seas they are.
Yeah, so I think from a Turner, Zach, myself perspective,
Mhm.
that's what they're perceived in World of Warcraft.
That is true as well.
So
Let me just
I've never played. Wow.
yeah,
Me neither,
I know. That's why I set that caveat first.
No,
Minotaurs prayed to the sea god Poseidon. That's a fact.
Also, as a side note, here are some suggestions from Twitter that we had for guild names.
Mhm.
Killer Kiwis was one.
That's not bad.
Triple Entendre was one.
The
And-
legendary triple entendre.
Fleetfoots was one.
Okay.
And Pickled Pete's Gold and Meats.
That's a perfect business name.
We're going to change the bar to that name after we take it over.
Again, I'd like to thank Joel for explaining why I'm not on Twitter at all.
I appreciate like the bar's name is Pickled Pete's. Why? It was a good name.
Because there was a Pete here, and he drank so much he got pickled, and we
we're
decided to name it after him.
We're going to put him over the mantle.
Pickled
and
Pete. Okay. So what are we doing now?
We're going to the Ratcatcher's Guild, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got to go get the information about the sewers. Because nothing is beneath us, even the sewers, I suppose.
No, but it's definitely beneath you, but literally, but not figuratively. All right.
Do we have
guys-
horse? Like, are we taking a horse-drawn carriage there? Like, do we have?
You guys do have 3 horses.
Fantastic.
There are 4 of you.
Okay.
I did not put them in the barn, but I will. I have to find good
Do we have a
tokens
carriage?
for them. You do not.
Dang. All right, guys. 1, we need to get a carriage. 2, we need to get our guild symbol on that carriage as like a carriage sticker. I suppose.
Phoenix
what's our-
Foundation.
What's our symbol?
You guys just figured out a name. Now you're talking about symbols. Wow.
Let's make it not a bird.
Let's make it a foundation. What is a foundation?
That's where I
look
was going to. It's just like a concrete slab.
A red concrete slab.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of water real quick. You guys can talk about what your symbol's gonna be.
I'm gonna.
We
check
could. Well,
our
we
Twitch.
could use like the bird kiwi instead of the phoenix. Because that shows that we don't know our birds.
Or a peacock in full bloom.
That works too.
But kiwi would be funny.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like a red kiwi.
So while Alex is gone,
Like a butch with flames around it.
Can we please do that?
Butch kiwi.
Oh yeah.
hand-drawn flames.
I want it. I hope that it looks like terrible decals.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it's gonna look like terrible decals.
Well, the flames are going to look like somebody put their hand on it and drew like, you know how you draw the turkeys? That's the flames.
Beautiful, delightful.
And the kiwi is just like somebody took their fist and dipped the edge of it in
Whoa,
paint and stamped it.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Very cool.
So we're traveling over to the other guild. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Would you guys like me to send some rats to the sewers and see if I can find anything?
If that's
Yes,
possible, I
yeah.
suppose so.
If you're able to do, and I'm not even going to apologize for this, rat connaissance, then yes, absolutely.
Oh my god. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I said rat
That's rough.
connaissance.
Nope. Nope. Don't try and retcon that in me.
Look, I ratify his statement. I think it's a good plan.
Thank you. Glad somebody's on my side. Turner, you're the best addition.
So, Alex, I will do that if I can find some rats around. Maybe
Go ahead
send
and
them into
roll.
the sewer.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check. Let's start with that. See if you're able to bring a rat about, and so you can be able to talk to him.
Can you be charismatic enough to attract a rat?
But yeah, you guys go to the Rat Catchers Guild. Oh wait, first you get the rats. That's what we're doing. You got a 15, you said?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. You have a few rats come up to you while you're outside. You know these guys because you've been feeding them cheese and various bits of refuse that you deem rat friendly to them, and they agree to your terms of feeding them a little bit more food for some information. You're getting all this basically via like body language of the rat, not so
Sure.
much
Right.
unless you cast a spell or something, because I think you have access to talk.
I do. But if I can just,
Yeah.
use hand gestures and whatnot, I'll do that.
How long do you want to send them out, and where do you want to meet up?
So send them out for, I don't know, how long you guys think this will take? Hour to get the information? I'll send them out for 30 minutes. How about that? And then they can meet us at the entrance, the main entrance of the sewer.
Okay. There's one that there's like a big intake that you would probably want to go through to make sure you're able to walk through and everything, so they know what you're talking about. So yeah, that is done. So you guys are going to the Rat Catchers Guild. My dad's dogs are barking. Cool. Rat Catchers Guild. All right. Yeah, you go to like a rundown building in Tide Swallow. It's the place that you guys are living in, the Rosebud Inn, and various other buildings like businesses are in. But this is one of the only guilds that are actually in the Tide Swallow area. You actually know where they are because Rose has had to use them multiple times to get rats out of the Rosebud, even though there's like 15 cats that seem to live in the Rosebud Inn, but they don't seem to be cats that hunt rats. Behind the counter, you see a slobbing man, human, probably in his 40th or 50th year, bald on the top, but has hair on the side. It doesn't seem like his hair stands down. It just puffs out. He has a wicked nose, and he looks kind of similar to a rat. He's sitting behind the counter. He's whittling on a piece of wood. His feet are up on the counter. As you guys enter, he just looks up and then looks back down to his whittling. He doesn't say anything to you.
I would like to say, before we left the guild, Davlin went up to Titan and gave him one of the repeat shot hand crossbows, which you have to be attuned to in order to use it.
So I got to sleep with it? Attunement's new to 5th edition. I don't understand how attunement
Basically,
works.
you have to take a short rest,
with you.
so like an hour to focus on it.
You have to
And
nap
yeah.
with it.
Just now like a deep, meaningful conversation. Maybe coffee.
Yeah,
Ask it about its mother.
like one of those drunk porch conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk porch. It's almost as much as oh, that's a beautiful. That's our.
That's our
the
start.
biggest factor?
I'll get it uglier from there. Yeah.
I fucking love that. Can we actually call ourselves the Killer Kiwis then?
Yes.
Sure.
Why not?
I think part of the humor is it's the Phoenix Foundation, but the icon is
No,
clearly
but
not
like,
a Phoenix.
but like us, this little adventuring party,
The foursome.
Yeah,
we're the
yeah,
killer
the
Kiwis.
squad. We are the killer Kiwis.
This little
You just
squad.
Yeah, because there's going to be more members being added to the Phoenix Foundation, which is the most pretentious guild name I've ever heard.
No, trust me, we're going to make it a lot more
Yeah.
pretentious. It's pronounced Phoenix, for the record.
Phoenix.
I think. What about the Kiwi Foundation? And it's just a buff ass kiwi bird.
Either way, I like the idea of us for being known as the killer Kiwis.
Okay.
I like the Kiwi
well,
Foundation.
So should we do Kiwi Foundation and then we're the killer Kiwis? I like that a lot.
I'm cool with that.
All right, let me update my notes.
Enter the killer.
Only if Kegalor starts breeding like a giant kiwi in our secret underground lab in the basement. Then
It's like an owl bear, but it's a kiwi bear.
yeah, exactly.
A giant kiwi that we can ride around town.
Oh my god! Instead of chocobos, they're just kiwis that we ride around on.
That would be awesome. I'm just gonna use emus. I'm just gonna use emus though.
Kegalor, you have to make this happen. You're the druid. You got to make it happen.
You are the stable master. This is your specific responsibility.
I mean, you could convince a kiwi to fucking ostrich, right? I mean, I think that's pretty much just step 1 and 2.
Right. Yeah. I'll start to work on animal husbandry.
Oh my god. That's funny.
That is funny. Somebody's
Okay.
watching our stream right now. Hi, person.
Welcome to Animal Husbandry 101. Kiwi King, here we are.
So we are the Kiwi Foundation, and we are the killer Kiwis. Oh my god, I love this.
I refreshed the thing. It's enter the killer Kiwis.
Well, that's what I'm gonna title my notes.
This is what the episode's probably going to be called.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. It almost sounds like something like the TV show Doug would be about, you know? All right. But
the Beats had that song.
Yeah.
Killer Tofu.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
So you guys basically have like this sharp-nosed, clown-looking dude behind the counter. He's whittling something with a piece of wood, not looking at you at all.
So this is inside the guild, the Rat Catchers Guild?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
run down. It looks like what you would expect from a rat catcher's guild in the shitty part of town.
Well, hello, good sir.
He looks around. Who are you talking to?
Well, you, the one who's whittling behind the counter.
You talking to me?
You're the one who's whittling, yes? You had the piece of wood and the knife? Something like that?
Oh, I guess I am the only person left. Ugh.
Yep.
I gotta talk to people? I'm the face man now? Ugh.
Well, you've got the nose for it. Anyway. How are you, good sir?
I mean, I'm the only person left in my guild. I feel terrible. People have been going missing. Have you seen what happened to Barry? Ugh. That's gross.
How would you like to be absorbed?
What you mean by that? Are you one of them? And he pulls the knife at you and goes, "You're not taking me alive."
I'm going to say, friend, no. If you're the only one who's left, it seems like you're going to need some people in your corner to help you out.
Oh, Yeah. Who's y'all?
We are the Kiwi Foundation. Is that what we decided on?
Yes, and we are known as the Killer Kiwis.
There we go.
I've never heard of you a day in my life.
Well, this is day one of our existence, so howdy.
We were literally
Welcome to your
born
life.
yesterday.
You were simply born today.
I was told that you have some information for us about going down into the sewers.
Oh yeah. My posse, my crew, they're missing. We haven't found their bodies except for Barry, of course. But that's the strangest thing that happened to him.
Why do you say Barry? Of course, was Barry expected to die?
I mean, no, I wasn't expecting anyone to die. We're killing rats. We're not killing monsters. But what happened to his body, man? That's you don't see that very often.
Turned inside out. Is this a chud situation? Are we dealing with chuds?
I mean, if you count his head inside out, yeah.
So his head exploded?
It's a
It
thing.
looks like something burst out of his face.
I've never seen a rat do that before, so it probably
Where's-
wasn't a rat.
Where's Barry's body?
Rockin' rats.
Another weird thing, he was dragged out front of the guild, like he was coming back, and then something.
So, how big is Barry?
I mean, Barry's.
So, how big was Barry?
But Barry's was a pretty big guy. He was a half orc.
So
Probably
something.
Like yay high and built with muscles. Not very bright, but
We're all built with muscles, my friend.
How long ago did Barry pop?
I mean, we last night he came back about sunset.
You still got the body? Did you bury Barry?
No, the lady with the eyes. She's from the Guild of Guilds. Venetia, Lurcerus. I don't know.
She likes it
came
when you
by
call
and
her
picked it up.
Venetian.
Boss lady. Larissa? That's her name?
Lurcerol.
Lurcerol.
Yeah, I don't have to
Can
look at it.
I just call her L?
Luceril? That's what
Yes.
I have.
L. So yeah, L. We visited her as well.
Mhm.
Well, I guess she visited us. She said that you had some information about going into the sewers.
Yeah. We basically been canvassing, looking for bodies, but every time we go searching for a new body, the other bodies, another person goes missing. So we stopped doing that a couple weeks ago, and so the rats have been going a little nutso down there.
So you're the only one left?
Yeah, and I can't do my job alone because I don't want to be captured, just like Barry and the rest of them.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When did Barry go into the sewers? Was he one of the searchers?
Oh, he was one of the first people to go missing. In fact, that's another weird thing.
Mm-hmm. Where is his
Yeah.
body? I would like to see his body.
They took it down to the morgue.
Right.
At the academy,
Right.
The learning
Okay.
place.
Okay.
The Morgue Academy?
No,
So-
the academy, like the
So
Wizards
help
Academy.
me, if
Neptune's
Tara
Academy.
is running the goddamn morgue, I'm out.
We can only hope.
Everybody's favorite NPC. Fucking
So
Tara.
how many?
Uplight.
How many people have disappeared? Like, how many of these guys have gone missing?
In total, there's been 6, including Barry.
And are they like a local chapter of the Rat Catchers Guild? Like, there's multiple little chapter houses. You said they're a Rat Catchers Guild in a shitty part of the neighborhood. Is there a fancy Rat Catchers Guild? So we can see if this is a citywide thing or if it's localized.
The only one, they're all affiliated through the Guilds of Guilds, but this is the only chapter that's having it. So he goes, no, like we've been keeping an eye, checking in on homes and checking on the guild houses and whatever, but we're the only ones that are affected, plagued
So-
with this missing persons.
Please follow my logic here. If Barry, for instance, went missing 6 weeks ago, when was the first person that went after him?
Oh, just a couple days actually, just not that long.
A couple days from like 2 days ago,
When he
or 2 days
no
after
no
Barry
no
left.
like 2 days after Barry left.
So
We
I'm
were
assuming we
looking
have
for
2
Barry.
days before another Barry incident happens.
Yeah, and we don't even know about any of the homeless or the vagrants in town that have been going crazy, because we've noticed some of the beggars around Tideswallow have been disappearing as well. But we don't have any numbers on them.
Right.
What's your name, good sir?
Oh, Krongler.
Crumbler?
Pond water? What?
Krongler.
Krongler.
See,
I heard pond water.
His name is Krongler Pondwater.
Okay, Krongler. Let me just slightly unrelated, but note that will be important for later. As the sole
Sure.
remaining member of this guild, do you have full authority over the chapter house's assets?
I mean, I hope that some of my guild members are still alive, but I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
I guess so.
Yeah, let's hope for the best, but let's say they're not. Let's just say hypothetically you never see any of them again. Are you now legally empowered to manage transactions? No, that's because it's a lot for one person to take on. I'm just saying.
I believe so.
Cool. I will.
not-
Let's get this nasty business wrapped up, and then you and I'll have a chat.
Okay, that sounds good. And Mr. Kiwi, are you the leader of the Kiwis?
No. I'm their financial advisor.
So yes,
We're an autonomous collective. I had to get my joke in there somewhere.
Is beautiful. So what are you guys doing now?
Do we want to go to the morgue? Because that's kind of where I was going out with. Is Barry buried?
Yeah, let's check out the body.
cool.
Okay. You guys make your way to the morgue in the academy. Everyone knows the academy because it's like one of the 3 pillars of Neptune. There is the military academy, the magical academy, and then the what they call the Citadel. It's basically like where the Council of Asun Rick holds their meetings and everything. It's like the big spire, and then you have 2 smaller spires that do not look like a penis at all. But basically, they're like the 3 pillars. That's what they call for Neptune. Everyone knows where the academy is. The campus is very lush, very nice. You guys find the morgue pretty easily. You actually have to stop and talk to a student. She's a Hackport girl. Her name's Tiara, not Tara. Just kidding. But yeah, you guys find the morgue pretty easily. You go down the stairs. There's stone slabs lining the walls, but there seems to be like a small crowd of students around just one slab in the back of the room. You see a tall, what kind of NPC is going to be? Let's say Goliath gentleman standing in the back, towering over everyone. He seems to be in charge. He has a clipboard. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to approach him and I'm going to say, "Hey, are you in charge here?"
Well, yes, I am, sir. I am Dr. Filibuster McGee.
Fantastic, Mr. Filibuster McGee. We're looking for a body. This is for and I'm going to flip open what it's just something that looks like our identification with our Kiwi Foundation on it. And I'm going to say, "I'm here on behalf of an investigation on behalf of the Kiwi Foundation. I'm looking for a body." And I'm going to turn to Davlin. And I'm going to say, "Who's the body?"
Barry?
Barry. You have a body named Barry?
Whoa. We're looking at his body right now, and he motions
I'm just
to
going to walk.
the body. You see a half-orc body. The body looks in great shape. The only problem is the head's exploded.
Great shape is in like he obviously works out.
Yeah, like he's been in a physically needed job. So you see his body laid out naked. You see basically like the skin just like parted in the middle and looked like something like burst out. You can't really make what his face would look like, but you see the remains of Barry, the rat catcher.
So just for clarification, it burst out the front of his face, the back of his head, the top of his head.
Looks like the front.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see if there's a towel somewhere around just to make things a little bit more decent.
Yeah, you find a sheet that they cover the corpses with around another table, but it looks like the class is currently inspecting this body.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Sorry for your dignity, Barry.
All right, can I, looking at the group of students, pick out kind of one of the I don't want to say nerdier, but one of the ones that like is kind of up at the front, like taking copious notes and.
Sure.
All right, so.
You see a halfling on a stool, like a step stool, just writing vigorously. She's just like looking at it, and she hasn't even noticed you guys entering the rest of the class is like staring at you, like side-eyed, like, who are these fucking people? Like, what are they doing? This is a morgue.
You there, Stoolie?
Yes.
What can you tell me about the body? We're here to audit the class. Impress me.
Above average size, in certain departments.
Oh my god.
Like I should have known. Halflings are all perverts. We all know that,
right?
It looks like something might have vacated his skull in an explosive manner. It's very gruesome but fascinating.
Impressing me is telling me his head blew off? I thought you could be a little bit more specific than that.
It looks like something that originated in his body. We haven't got the chance to open him up. Would you like to see that happen?
Ooh, an autopsy? I'm all about that.
Dr. McGee stands over. Oh yes, this shouldn't take very long. It should be just a moment or two. We can open up if you'd like to see the internal organs. He looks at you, Titan.
Doc, I'm here auditing the class. Show me. I mean, seriously, let's get this over with.
Are you on like a pass-fail basis? We don't usually have
Doc,
that.
I'm the one asking the questions here. I thought you were going to do the autopsy. You said this wouldn't take that long.
He kind of like, who are you people? You shouldn't be here.
I say,
please, we're on official guild business.
Guild. Oh, the Guild of Guilds. Yes. They're a new functionary group here. Do you have any paperwork? Titan already has the role needed.
Wow.
Go ahead and state your case, Titan, with that 20.
We don't need to show you our paperwork. So
the whole time I'm sitting here thinking of the Blues Brothers, Agent Stein, American Music Federation, flashback cigarettes.
Doc, you were going to do the autopsy anyway. I mean, we can go back out to the carriage, get our official paperwork, hold you up for like another day and a half with a headless half orc body.
Or you
can
tell Miss L you're not cooperating with the investigation.
Ooh. He goes, oh, fine. He pulls out a Goliath-sized scalpel. It's huge normally, but looks very small in his hand. And he makes a quick incision down the torso. Normally, it would take more than just one cut to open a body, but the size of him and the size of his scalpel, he was able to do in one quick motion. He peels the skin and muscle fibers and all that stuff away, and you just notice something peculiar. I'm going to say Davlin and Titan. I would say you're more the intelligence-based characters. Go ahead and roll intelligence checks for me. If you have investigation, go ahead and roll that.
I want to turn to the professor or the morgue guy, and I'm going to say it's very clearly coming out of his face. Why are you investigating the body? That makes no sense.
Davlin, you notice that his organs are not in the right place. It seems like something maybe took hold of his organs and they rearranged it, and maybe the bursting of the face was caused by some sort of creature that inhabited his body.
This man's organs has been feng shuied. They're not in their proper places.
I'm going to slink away dejectedly, realizing that I yet again have played the fool.
Everybody plays the fool. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. What do you think could have caused this, Doctor?
He goes, oh, I don't, this is very, we might have to talk to the image about this. This is something I've never seen before. Usually parasites live within the body, not rearranging organs and changing the physiology of a creature. Huh. Bellwig, go upstairs and find the Archmage. She'll want to hear about this.
Kegalor, you mess with animals. Have you seen anything like this before in nature, where something lives in something and then comes out of something?
I've seen it in insects.
I'll go ahead and roll a nature check, Kegalor.
Yay.
Yeah, I was going to ask if...
A 10.
You don't know anything that would do it in this degree. You do know about insects and stuff, but not like something that would take this giant half-orc body and be able to do to it. So
Right. Okay.
Is there, like, could I do maybe like a history check to see if I know anything from past histories about something like this through my research as an artificer?
Sounds perfect. Roll it.
An 8. Shit.
Roll 20 is
you
a
read
fickle
a-
bitch.
It is.
You read a history book about sometimes cows get parasites that can sometimes rip up organs, but that's in like the plains of Trenzalore. But that's a far away from here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trenzalore is a Dr. Hugo.
I was
Yeah,
going
I
to
was
say,
down.
yes.
Oh, and all right, where's the doctor? Okay.
I was there.
I was pulling it out. This is my ass, and I was just like,
I was on that wavelength with you.
yeah.
So
Yes, the only information I have about this occurs many worlds away on Trenzalore with cow infections, and I don't think that's going to help
It's
us
actually-
here.
Yeah, this was a book you read from the fold.
Yeah, we're well out of my ballywick here. I'm going to defer to you guys on this one.
Well,
where was
is
the
there-
body found again?
Right outside the Rat Catchers Guild headquarters.
So something big dragged him out of the rat catching guild.
No, he was approaching the guild,
He was-
coming back from the sewers, and as he was about to
Right.
go into the door,
Yeah, something dragged him out. Well, yeah.
Pop goes the weasel. I couldn't get the mouth pop because I saw somebody else do it, and I wanted to join in.
bum bum bum.
Okay. Well, I think we gotta take to the sewers.
Yeah,
Indeed.
is there anything else we could do with this body, guys? Does anybody have any suggestions?
Nothing I can do in public.
No, I didn't want to have to roll like a medicine check. That's why I berated the halfling to try and tell me what was going on with it. But
Yeah, these are students. You might get more information from Dr. McGee, but I don't think he wants to share it with you. He kind of wants to keep it close to his chest because he's never seen something like this. It might get him a book deal.
Can I try a persuasion check to talk him into pulling him to the side? and be
Yeah,
like,
sounds great.
Tell him if we can bring back whatever blew out of his head, we'll give it to him.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
I actually have a modifier on my side that I'm able to say no good. No, just kidding. Yeah, with that 7, you're not doing much persuasion unfortunately. So,
Could I just make a medicine check for
Yeah.
the hell of it?
yeah, go for it.
I mean, I don't get any bonuses to it, but why not?
Mhm.
Let's see. Medicine.
I mean, your intelligence is pretty high, so
yeah, but
I would
get
like to
0 for wisdom.
hand out cards,
5.
our business card, to some of the students that are here. And
I mean, that business card that you just got a name for like 30 seconds
Yeah,
ago, that's happened to
I'm-
magically appear. Okay. The shipping on that whatchamacallit order, Vistaprint order was quick.
we expedited it.
We do have a wizard in the party, so
And
We
I'm
do?
going to hand it to,
Oh, the Artificer is upset.
and I'm going to start handing
Give me
them
back
out
the
to the
handcuff.
medical school students.
Nice.
Sure. Yeah, a couple take them. The halfling girl takes one. Professor McGee even takes one and looks at it like.
I'm going to say that
okay, puts it in his pocket.
we recently have been considering an internship with the Kiwi Foundation, doing triage on adventurers who have fallen ill or need,
Mhm.
medical assistance.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check to see if that BS will fly.
that's quality BS.
Get it? Because I'm a Minotaur.
Yeah. MS. That's more MS.
Oh, 12. Not too good.
They kind of like nod their head. They're like, internship. Is it accredited?
It is unpaid. I can tell you that much. But you get job experience. You get the exposure. And I'm
college
gonna
credit
use.
could be applied.
I'm going to use the friends cantrip on the head morgue guy, and I'm going to say, "Did you not do an internship?"
You should read the friends cantrip
Oh, I know
before
that.
you do.
I know that
but-
he becomes hostile towards me. He knows that I've charmed him. But I figure if we get this medicine girl on our side, then we don't need him.
What is the saving throw?
It is a DC 14.
All right. He rolled a 12.
Fantastic.
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, kids, you should take their business card and do an internship. It'll help. It'll help. Believe me, my internship was at the Battle of Chunks Wake. Against the Fold. It was
You say
a terrible battle, but
the Battle of Chunks Wake?
Trunks Wake.
Trunks. Wait, got it.
Yeah, I just made that up on the top of my head. Sorry.
Totally all right. I thought I was like,
Yeah.
who's Chunk? Tell me more.
You've never seen the Goonies?
Yeah, truffle shuffle
Yes.
comment coming in 5, 4.
I could just do it on camera. It's no big deal.
No. I believe it's unnecessary. We're trying to get people to stay around.
Who wouldn't want to stay around to see us do the truffle shop?
Right?
Yeah.
That's
That's a selling
the
point. We're
guild
talking
name
about.
right
We
there.
might
The
get-
Shuffle Shuffle.
We might get kicked off because of not safe work.
Violating Twitch's term of conditions.
And
Terms of service.
Yeah.
so while the friend spell is up, I'm going to turn to the doctor, and I'm going to. What is he? What's his official title?
Doctor.
He is Dr. McGee.
Dr. McGee. Level with me, honestly. What could have
Mhm.
done this?
Like I said, I've never seen anything be able to do this before. This is fascinating. That's why I'm calling the Archmage.
Oh, the Archmage, huh?
Mhm.
Which one?
The Archmage of the Academy.
Oh, right, of course.
There's only one Archmage in Neptune.
Forgive me, I'm new here.
Their name is what?
Oh, when they take the title of Archmage, they forego names.
Got it.
Former titles.
Perfect.
I have no
Jesus.
idea who this is.
She
Um,
she is simply the Archmage.
all right. Well, I think we got everything.
She's young but very, very bright, and especially considering her lineage. Coming from a farm
Don't
in the
you
middle of
say
nowhere.
Don't you say it.
We need to leave right
You see-
now.
Yeah.
The door opens and you see a beautiful half-orc woman, probably the age of about 18 now, walk through the door, carrying a black staff with a gem that's colored purple. Her clothes are very well. She has very beautiful robes, and she walks in. Her hood is up. You can see her 2 tusks jutting out of her mouth. And she says, "I was summoned."
I didn't think so.
Professor McGee goes, "Oh yes, look at this." And she looks at the body and looks at the 4 of you. I was told that you're from a new guild. If you find out more information about this, please bring it back to me. I'd be very interested.
Didn't
I'm
you
gonna-
smell wet griffin? Is that?
I'm gonna hand her our business card, and I'm gonna say, as soon as we know something, you'll know something.
I will pay you if you're able to procure more information about this situation.
I'm gonna turn to Titan, and I'm gonna
We'll
say,
be more than happy to
Titan,
take care of you, ma'am.
does that interfere with our other contract? Are we allowed to accept patronage from other patrons while we're on a quest from the GOG?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
They said we couldn't keep any treasure that we reported. Underline.
Well, and
But
technically,
they
this
didn't
isn't
say
treasure
anything.
from the sewer.
They also stipulated that there would be people watching us as we were doing our investigations.
no, they said
So
we
they
would.
would.
They said we would be debriefed.
Could we
Uh,
instead of being paid, could we ask for a favor? Could we just save one favor with you?
As long as it's within my power, I'll allow it.
What do you guys think? I mean, the GOG can't take that away from us.
I say favors are favorable.
Just Louise. It's like
It's
God
hard to-
parted
hard
the
to-
clouds and said, "I caramba, bro."
hard to split a favor 4 ways, but I'll roll with it in this particular case. They're
Well,
much easier to launder than Electrum.
that's what we do. We clean wishes. Well, perfect. Yeah, if we find out more stuff, we'll tell you more stuff. We're gonna make our way down to the sewer because it seems as though time is of the essence.
She nods her head and says, "Thank you for your assistance."
I'm gonna give her a fist bump.
You put your fist out, and she looks at it and looks at Dr. McGee. Dr. McGee goes, "You do this," and she puts her fist out and bumps your fist.
I suppose I should know this. Do Minotaurs have hooves or hands? Hands, because they hold things.
Hands.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I had to think about that one for a second. Could you imagine trying to pick up an axe? All right. Perfect. Yeah, I give her a fist bump, and just out of
Maybe your
curiosity,
nails
is
or-
there a
I'm picturing little hooves at the end of your fist.
I don't have fingernails. I have hooves.
Your little hooves.
Oh, I hate it.
That's
I actually just have 4 cow legs coming off of the end of each finger that has hooves at the end of that.
Ugh.
Is there what would you say is the best sewer around here? Best sewer entrance. The fastest entrance to get us to helping you.
They kind of all look at you like, we're not the ones that would have that information. Maybe your local catchers guild.
Oh,
have
so
more
we got to go
information?
back and talk to.
I'm gonna say, go ahead and roll. Like, if you guys leave, you guys can roll like a charisma check to find out information. That way, we don't have to do another role playing scene of talking to Congoid.
Maybe along the way we could find some like waste management service guys and ask them.
Okay. Yeah, tied in with the 16. He He just rolled it for me.
I'll
Thanks,
ask
bud.
her. I'll ask around on the way. Like, hey, what
Yeah.
neighborhood eats a lot of bran?
But
I
can
don't
you
suppose
just scream it
before
at
we
people?
leave the morgue, I could do one last thing.
Okay.
Since I suck at medicine, could I do an Arcana check?
Oh, yeah.
That's the last thing I want to do to this body.
I hope it's the only thing you want to do this body, but
I feel like it's pretty up there on the list of things you should do today.
21 Arcana.
You actually, when the fold took over, you kind of got into like a entrenched in their books and stuff because it's like brand new information from like other worlds, which was crazy. You read something about this kind of thing happening on a couple planets. You don't remember off the top of your head what the planets were called, but this definitely happened before, and the fold hates it.
Fantastic.
Wait, what happened? It happened before somewhere, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
You didn't get very much information about it, but stuff like this happened, and like you read like multiple sources of where bodies were home to something, a creature that the fold seems to hate.
Okay.
But you couldn't find any more information about that. It's kind of like one of those, like, you read, it's a conspiracy theory kind of thing. You read it from multiple sources and you piece it together by yourself.
All
Sorry,
right.
you
So,
kind of froze on me while you were doing that explanation.
so Davlin is the conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Got it.
He's the one with the papers all over his board with strings.
Sweet.
All right.
I'll let the group know that as we're making our way to our best sewer entrance.
The one with the least amount of shit. You stay away from that brand name.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's
We want
not the
someplace-
shit that bothers me. I'm more so looking for, is there a the more centralized area that people have gone missing from, I suppose. Like, I think we just go back to the sewer near the Rat Catchers Guild, because it seems
Yeah,
like everyone who's
I can
disappeared.
see
I think it's localized to that neighborhood where they cover. So do we have any idea of what the sewer layout is? Whether it's like mains that kind of run through a couple of bigger neighborhoods? Does it like run with the streets? Do we have any idea of that by any chance? Or
I run with the street.
With your investigation check, Titan, I'll say that you do know that it's like a maze down there. Part of the sewer system was like built already when they started building Neptune.
Wait,
From like a lost civilization.
would you say it's a maze down there? Because
a labyrinth?
I get literal bonuses to mazes, so this is fantastic. My Minotaur ears perk up sort of like a horse's and just sort of twitch each way a little bit.
First off, that is offensive to Minotaurs, like a horse. You guys are two completely different animals. Come on. Racism.
It's
I'm not going to stand it from you, Zach.
Speciesism.
I understand it's
Yeah,
from
it's
Joel.
speciesism. Horse is a race.
They
Yeah,
only
they-
run
yeah,
them.
The Equinins.
Wow. Anyway,
Oh,
That was-
God.
I'm going
That
to.
was-
Come on, really? Nobody gives me anything
get
on
a-
that?
You get anti-inspiration from that.
Fuck all of y'all. Oh, that was funny.
It was very quick. I'll give you that.
It was quick. I'll give you that.
Yes, it was quite the gallop.
Those were words. That is for certain.
Yes, you said something.
It was what it was, and it wasn't what it wasn't, and what it wasn't was good.
you ponied up a
Anyway.
comment right away.
All right.
Oh my God.
Guys,
I
enough
trotted
horsing
that out
around.
right out front and center.
Enough horsing around. Let's get to the sewer.
Jesus Christ.
Can somebody roll a d20 for me?
I'm on it.
Just a straight
Not it.
D20.
Not it.
Yeah, my rolls have been pretty pathetic, so pass.
14.
This is what's called a random encounter, so your numbers do not matter. I mean, they do, but they don't. I hope this is a good one. I need to pull up my Google Doc again. Yes! You see a crowd of people forming around a what's the I can't think of it. A traveling cart. The traveling cart just covered objects, like weird, like pots and pans. You see like a cage with a monkey in it. You see like just junk everywhere, top to bottom. This thing is like huge, and it's just covered in shit. And you see like a halfling that looks a little odd. He's moving weird, talking to people and like selling them stuff. You hear him like, come on, see all the objects, look at all my stuff, buy, sell, trade, do it all with me, the peddler. Let's do this. Ha ha. And he's like jumping up and down and like rummaging through things, and people are calling out, oh, I need some nails. He's like, oh, nails, here you go. That'll be blah blah. And then he's trading like rapid speed, and people are coming in and going in very quickly.
When you say he's moving weird, you mean
roll a insight check or investigation check, either or.
I'll go with insight. Thank you very much. 15.
15. His motions like seem like he's almost like he's wearing his skin weird. Like it doesn't seem like the what you see on the outside is matching up with his movements. Like it's like delayed a little bit. So it's like he's moving, and then just like on this webcam, it's jerky, and like the people don't seem to mind. But you see him kind of jerking around. Would you want to walk up and talk to the peddler?
Hey, gentlemen, do you see what he's doing? How he's moving? Watch him.
Seems erratic at best.
Well,
creepy at worst.
To me, like that's not really him inside, or
Ew.
something else weird.
Yeah, what you see outside is like a kind of nondescript halfling. Not really like if you looked at him more than once, you probably like couldn't do like a sketch of him or anything like that. Like very like it looks like he's meant to be forgettable.
Does he move? Have we seen halflings enough to know that they move more natural, and he's moving a little more unnatural?
Yes, exactly.
I described that to the peeps.
Well, I suppose we should go up and investigate further.
I'm gonna ask the gang, are we getting paid to check out this weird peddler dude?
In experience?
Or, hear me out, we could stick to our word with the Guild of Guilds and the other lady who's gonna owe us a favor and hit up the sewer and deal with the peddler later.
So, Alex, you can stop me if I'm...
No, you're doing great.
So...
I'm just going to lay this out here. With the random encounters, these are people that are being contacts for you. So, like, in the future, if you need something, you can run to the peddler and talk to the peddler. Oh, we need, 13 bales of wheat. You're like, all right, I have 13 bales of wheat. I'm the peddler.
Before we go to the sewers, I would like to buy some camphor so I don't have to smell that shit. So I'm going to see if the peddler has some. Hey, peddler.
Oh, my fearbold friend. Hello, how are you? I am the peddler. You can simply call me the peddler.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
The peddler. Do you have camphor?
Camphor. Camphor what? He turns around and rummages through some things, and he grabs a little bundle. He goes, is this what you're looking for?
Is it?
Roll a perception check.
7.
Yes, it is what you're looking for.
Okay, great. Okay. What I'm really trying to do is get a better look at him. Like look at his eyes and whatnot.
Sure. Go ahead and roll another perception check for that. You're focusing on him.
21.
You notice around his eyes and at his joints that the skin is a different shade. There's like, bless you, whoever sneezed. Bless you again. you see that his skin is a different shade. It looks darker. It almost looks like he's wearing makeup over something, as well as like he might be wearing like prosthetics over his normal body. He looks a little bit bulkier than normal, and the movement you notice he was doing is partially from that. It seems like the prosthetics and the makeup and everything are glamored in some way, so it looks like he looks like a halfling, but with a closer inspection, it looks like it might be something going on. He pulls his hat down when he notices you looking at him closely. Is this what you need? Do you need it? Here, just take it. Just go. It's yours. What? Yeah, it's yours.
Thank you. I go back to the group. I tell them what I saw, what I noticed.
As soon as you take your step away, another person files in, and he starts dealing with them. The line goes very quickly, but there's like still a large crowd. It seems like he might be a staple of this area, like buying and selling things from him. But his cart looks like he's on the move a lot, so you might not find him in the same spot again.
Halflings are creepy, man.
That one wasn't as creepy
That's
as
what he
that
is.
one was more creepy than the one in the school.
You mean that was checking out the corpse junk? I don't know. I would challenge you on that. To the sewers.
To the sewer.
All right. You guys make your way into the sewer, and basically, you find the best entrance. You've been walking for a while, taking different tunnels and stuff like that. This dog. Maybe saying this dog hears me talking, so it wants me to interact with him.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, my kids do that.
Yeah, I have the same issue.
You guys make your way to this the first hallway of Noted.
Is it or does it have like gaslight, or do we need to bust out some torches? I mean, I can see in the dark. Can we all see in the dark?
I think I can see in the dark, actually.
I think I have dark vision.
Yeah, there's no light. I'm guessing one of you casts light. I'm guessing one of you has light. I hope one of you has light or torch.
I've got a hooded lantern, but just asking if we need to bust it out or if we can dark vision this thing. Do Minotaurs have dark vision?
I don't think I do. I'm looking at it here. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
All right, I'll bust out the lantern.
Thank you.
Okay. That's very kind of you. All right. So basically, I want everyone to roll checks.
To roll what checks? I'm sorry.
Perception checks. Oh, Kegalor, you asked a good question. Have you ever seen a goblin? No, you have not.
Okay.
That is a great question.
13.
I rolled a 9.
All right. We got Titan with a 17, and then Vanek with a 15. Everyone above a 12, you hear scuttling. It sounds like hundreds or thousands of small little feet on the rocky ground down the hallway.
Pause.
You hear...
1 second. Did my rats meet us there?
Sure. Oh, yeah. You did meet some rats. And before that, thank you for reminding me that you needed to resolve that. They told you that they actually guided you here to this area because people and stuff have been going weird around here. They found some humans alive in some cells somewhere around here.
Okay. Pass all that information on.
Beautiful. So what are you all doing?
Well, I don't hear shit. I don't hear shit. So
I
Hey,
hear scuttling.
Keglor, it sounds like there is, and I believe this is the technical druidic measurement, a royal fuck ton of rats up ahead. Can you talk to animals? I just assume you can talk to animals.
Yes, to an
Can-
extent.
Can
I will
your rats
slowly
rats?
edge myself behind Kegelorg then, and then like hold the lantern up above his head and be like, let's go.
Okay, what were you going to say, Vanek? Were you saying something?
Oh no, just that I was gonna ask if your rats could talk to their rats.
Can
It's
this get
a rat battle.
Nat? It's better than my joke. I'm not even saying my joke now.
Yes, please.
No, I said I'm not going
come
to.
on.
I was gonna say, or is your rats a network? But that's. Anyhow, so what are you guys doing?
I think we move forward.
All right.
Yeah, I can't see, so I got to use the light. But it's odd the two biggest guys can't see in the dark.
Don't worry, I'm
Uh,
standing right behind you, lantern
Giving
held
a
up
good
high.
silhouette to the enemy.
Two things come as you're walking through internally. You see two things. You see a door, and then you see a pile of rubble blocking another like tunnel. The scuttling still seems to be further down the tunnel, but those are the two things that show up currently. What do you guys do?
Do we want to check the door?
Yeah, let's check out the door.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, like who is the beefiest amongst us?
Not me.
Where's my mouse?
I imagine it might actually be me or Kegelor. That's my guess.
I haven't.
HP wise, Kegelor has the most with 26, and then it's tied with Vanek and Davlin with 24. Then Titan is a sweet 18.
What about armor class?
I think
14.
Titan, you calculated your HP wrong.
Possibly.
We'll talk about that after session. That's your punishment for maybe calculating. How do you guys walk down the hallway?
I'll lead the way.
Our order. All right, Vanek goes first.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear.
I'll go. Yeah. I guess that works.
Good deal.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You don't hear anything answer
Is it-
you.
Can I check if it's locked?
It is indeed locked.
Okay.
Wait, what's this? What's this?
That's the
Is
water.
that the water
Water.
from the
That's
sewer?
Sewer water.
Ah,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Just not brackish.
Yeah, it's entrenched in the ground. It actually looks pretty clean,
Oh,
surprisingly.
nice. I see coronavirus has been here too.
Can I try to?
There's dolphins in it. They're back.
I look at the gang and I say, "Do we want to go through this door?"
I mean, I can try and pick the lock.
Well, I was just gonna kick the door down, but I guess picking the lock.
I mean,
also
that
works.
works.
But I'm gonna step aside. Go ahead, work your magic,
While you guys do that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
dude. We're in a sewer.
We're in the sewer. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back.
Just go. So what is happening? Who is going to try attempting to open the
Can
door?
I do an investigation check on the door just to make sure it's not trapped or anything?
Beautiful. Oh, with that 24 of yours, you don't notice that it is trapped. That's DM slang for it might be trapped still, but really it's not. The door is just simply locked.
Then let's try and pick this beast. And now I will critical
All
fail.
right.
Oof.
Jesus.
My big rule about locks and like these kind of skill checks is if you try it again, it's going to be harder, but I'll allow one more retry before you can't do it anymore.
I'm going to pull out a little notebook and write "find new lock picker" and then put it in my pocket.
Well, what do you roll?
Guys, like this
You
is
roll a
a
9.
this is a metric lock, and I brought my my planetarian picks. Let me try this again now.
My Imperial. I don't
Exactly,
have
there
my
we go.
metric.
No, it's planetarian. He had it right.
I mean, they would have their own lockpicks, considering they're like the rogues gallery of. Yeah, you're able to shove your lockpicks in there with that 16 and jimmy the lock pretty well.
I will
And the door opens.
take a step back and wave to people with more hit die than me.
I'm going to grab my shield and rapier and take defensive stance and open up the door.
That's the weirdest combination for a Minotaur sorcerer to have.
With the sword and shield?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna see
Specifically the rapier.
the magic is what's gonna be great in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, the door comes
What's
unlocked.
also great is I just discovered my mouse wheel controls the orientation of my character.
Oh, we're learning all sorts of new things today.
Orientation of your what?
My little token, it spins it around.
Oh,
If you have it clicked. Yeah, you see a hallway. Down that hallway, you see an intersection with one door, and then you see a white substance dangling on the floor, and then you see another hallway going south.
a white substance dangling on the floor.
Yes.
I'm going to head in and poke my head to the left, poke my head to the right.
The white substance you notice is a spider web.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Very thick spider web, in fact.
Okay. And the other way?
It's the hallway. Sorry, I was looking at notes again. You have the door, and then you have a hallway that ends in another door.
First or second door, guys.
But you also see that you can see down the hallway very little from the spider web. They seem to impede your vision, but you're able to see past it in spurts. So you have two doors.
Is this one locked?
Go ahead and check.
I firmly grasp it.
It is locked. In fact, you notice there are two locks on this.
Oh, snap.
This door.
You guys ready to party?
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, that's not my forte. Eight.
You hear sounds, but you can't make out what they are. They're kind of indistinct.
I'm going to turn back to Titan. I'm going to say, Titan, do you think you could do two at the same time?
Is it? Does it look like it's like a door lock like the one previously, and they've added a deadbolt to the door?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
23.
No, it looks like the locks have to be jimmied at the same time for you to be able to open it.
Ooh, this one's gonna be tough, fellas. Can I listen to the door to see if I can get a better feel for what might be on the other side?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
9.
Oof.
You hear sounds, but they're indistinct. It sounds like something is. You hear like a sound. That's about it. Like a groan almost.
All right, I will. Is it possible for me to try and pick the locks at the same time?
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a couple ways you can do this. You could ask for someone's help. You would basically, normally, if you try to pick this lock by yourself, you get disadvantage. If you try to roll with someone, both of you can roll, and we basically take it as two different locks.
Davlin, come here and put your finger in this for a second.
Sure thing.
So I will ask him for help and give it a shot.
Sure. Steve, okay. Davlin, go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
They decided to cut. Awesome. So yeah, you actually open the locked door.
I'm so glad that you guys are standing in front.
We didn't open it.
Okay. Then same defensive stance.
Wow, was that sass?
On whose behalf?
Yours.
No, there's no sass on my behalf.
Okay.
I was just hoping that nothing was on the other side of this door. What is on the other side of this door?
You want to open it?
I do.
All
I
right.
firmly grasp it and turn it.
You see, basically, cells. You see a couple sets of skeletons. But the odd thing is, you see 4 people.
Oh, well.
They get up. They look like they're dirty, but they don't look like gaunt, like they've been prisoners for a long time. They peer at you.
I'm going to hand them our
Are you
business
here to
card.
save us?
Yes, and we are from the Kiwi Foundation. I'm going to give them a business card. And
Well,
then
We're
I'm
here
going to
to
try to...
It sounds like
we're here to save rat catchers. Are you guys rat catchers? And if so, can I see some identification?
I mean, no, we're not part of the Rat Catchers Guild. We're and like they kind of like look at each other. We're urchins and street people.
Vanek,
They kind of look down.
we're urchins in our scope of
shamefully.
work, Vanek.
Yes.
I think so.
Oh, God damn it. Then we're here to save them.
I'm going to hand them another business card from the Kiwi Foundation, and I'm going to try to... are the doors locked?
Yes.
Okay. How are we going to get them out, guys?
Well, we have a rogue.
Yeah, but there's like 4. Are they 4 in 1 or?
No, they're all in their own
4?
cells, but he can pick all those locks.
You can also try looking through the room.
I
Can
I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my character doesn't
I'm
have
just
a
trying to
high
get you
intelligence,
experience points, man.
but I do have a high wisdom, and I would like to suggest we
Go
look through the room, see if the keys are hanging
Yeah.
on the wall.
Go ahead and roll a perception check. I was gonna say persuasion. Like, yeah, talk the keys into existence.
If you will it, dude. If you will it.
Keys appear in my hand now.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah, you notice that there is basically like a rock on the floor, and you see the glimmer of a key underneath it.
Look, they have a hiding key.
You test it.
Oh my God, this is the worst captors ever.
It's not even a real rock.
Yes, the old.
We're not
key
even
under the
outside.
fake rock trick.
Okay.
Yeah, but you notice that the key works on all the cells.
A staple of suburbs everywhere.
Slow down there, DM. I don't think we're letting them out just yet. So there's 6 cells and there's 4 people, right?
Mhm.
What are in
Yep.
the 2 unoccupied cells? I mean, headless corpses. Before
No,
before we just let these zombies out.
you see two skeletons, but they look like ancient. They don't look like they're freshly picked or anything.
So I'm standing out here, keeping an eye on the hallway just in case something comes along.
Mhm.
But I'm going to yell to Titan. Ask if anything has been put inside them.
That is the. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that particular question.
I mean, it is jail, prison. I'm sure things have been inside all these people.
Have you guys? Vanek, you want to handle this one? You're PR.
I'm gonna ask. I just want to take a look at them.
Mhm.
Like who captured you?
They look down. He used to be so nice. He used to help us.
That doesn't answer the question.
We don't.
What is his
don't know
name?
his name. He used to.
What did you call him?
We call him the Rat
The
King.
Rat King. Perfect. Okay. Is he down in these tunnels?
Yes, he lives here. He used to feed us all the time, and then something happened, and he put us in these cages. He still feeds us. He's been feeding us ever since we put him here, but he's been feeding us weirder food. And
Why does he have you? Why did he capture you?
We don't know. He barely speaks to us. He speaks to the rats, but he never talks to us.
Just, I mean, outside of the captivity in a sewer thing, how does anybody feel particularly unwell? Any tummy aches, any headaches, maybe explodey feelings?
How long have they been down here?
Fevers?
We've only been living here for a few weeks. Well, captured. The others that they moved out were freed a few days ago.
Freed isn't just let go.
There were 6 of them. The Rat King said we're his second batch.
Uh-oh.
You guys know Barry?
Batch?
Um,
So the
yeah, the orc. He worked for the rat catchers. He wasn't very nice to us.
Well, you'll
That's
be
not
happy
good.
to know that things didn't work out for Barry.
Wait, did you say that all of the other people have been let go?
Yes.
So this first batch are already in the populace of the people now?
I mean, I believe so. They walked out perfectly fine. They seemed happy. They didn't even fight the Rat King or be angry with him. It's the weirdest thing.
Okay. Well, one of those people, his face exploded.
They kind of all go still and look at each other. Is that going to happen to me?
Yes.
Is that going to
I mean,
happen
probably.
to me?
Yes.
I mean, let's just be
Yes.
let's be
You don't
honest
really
here.
know.
This is probably not going to
Yes.
end well for y'all.
You're all
Should-
going to die
Should
horrible deaths.
do any of you know the layout of this place, or is this the only place you've been?
They took us here, or he took us here straight away. We didn't see any of the other places. The only thing we know that is the Rat King is always wet when he comes to see us.
Seems a little personal, but all right.
I mean, again, we're in really uncomfortable territory. Thank God we haven't hired an HR department yet.
I think we free these people and just go. Keep descending into the sewer. I don't think these people are going to do anything. Or we hide and wait for them to come get them, and then we follow them.
That's a good idea. When was the last time that somebody came in and fed you guys? Do you guys get fed on a regular basis?
We were fed this morning. They feed us once a day. He feeds us once a day. The Rat King.
All right. Well, I don't want to hang out here
Personally?
for.
The Rat King feeds you personally?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he called the Rat King?
Well, he can talk to the rats, and he's their leader.
Is he a rat himself?
Oh no, he's a kind old man.
But I mean, I can talk to people. They don't call me the People King.
Does he have a rat tail?
The
It's like
rats
a questionable hair style.
No, the rats listen to him.
Kigalor, he
That's why he's
sounds
called
like
the
it's
Rat
one of
King.
yours, Kigalor.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And there's nothing of interest in the jail cells with them.
No, there's ancient skeletons, but it doesn't look like this might have been used for something different back in the day, but it's been long and
All right. Well, I think we either free these people or just leave them.
Let him go.
All right. Let's free them.
Do we
close
want
to
to?
the exit.
Do we want to tell them to go? How are we supposed to report back to what's her face?
Good question. You guys never asked, but basically, you guys know that you're able to contact her at the Guild of Guilds.
Can we tell them
in the Citadel?
Can we tell them to go talk to the second lady we talked to?
Go
Oh,
talk to
Tara. All right.
Definitely
to
not Tara.
The Archmage. That definitely is not Tara. Archmage.
Yeah.
The
Go talk
Archmage,
to the Archmage.
Terra Utlight. Yeah, that's the Archmage.
Like I said, the Archmage.
Terra
The
Utlight.
Archmage. Go talk to the Archmage. Tell her what you know.
Dr. McGee.
and we're gonna go.
And have them check like your stool, or I don't know how that works. Something, just make sure they check you out real good. Like,
Wow.
What was the magic that you found on it, Davlin? On the other body?
Oh, was there a school associated with it? No,
No magic. No magic apparent.
There was no sort of magical school around the body.
Got
Just
it.
that
All
it
right.
was a foreign.
I'm gonna kick down this door.
What door?
The one down here.
Oh, wow.
You guys are jumping the shark. Okay. So you guys are letting free the 4 captives.
Mm-hmm.
with instructions to go see the Archmage and
To go see the
Vanek's business
Archmage.
cards.
Vanek's business cards. Beautiful.
Those things are gonna come in handy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start like giving. You have to give me an inventory count because it's going buck wild. You've given multiple business cards to the same people too.
Dude, business cards by nature in the mundane world are unending. I give them
Yeah.
out all the goddamn time. I still have like 3,000. So in the fantasy world,
That's true.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that's ever happened is one of my assistant managers. Like she opened the theater with me, so like she got business cards, and the phone number they gave to put on the business cards was the phone number to our like hotline for movie showtimes. So no one answered the phone. It's just straight to, so no one could contact her. It was the best.
that is perfect.
Yeah. All right. You guys are gonna kick down this door. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
This is a
Zach said,
munchkin.
yeah.
Thank you.
Athletics check, please.
$17.
Pashow. You bust down that door pretty well.
With my big hooves.
Oh, Roll20 is not working for me. Some of my tokens are not showing up. Not in this room, in another room, which I've been trying to see if I could find these tokens in like their free section, but it's not loading. Ugh.
Damn.
But yeah, you
That's a lot of doors.
bust down the door, and you're entered the chamber of doors, as I call it.
You just killed that door in front of his family.
There's a lot of doors in there.
I'm gonna kick down this door too.
The doors go. No, he's more like a workplace acquaintance.
Quick question. How much more do we have?
Do you guys go?
I mean, it's almost 10.
We'll do because I have a feeling something's gonna happen. You guys are gonna have a cliffhanger moment. So
Okay.
give us.
That's all I'm asking. That's all.
Go ahead and roll another athletics check or strength check.
13.
Push out, even though it's too low. I want to make this quick. There's 2 doors. Are you kicking that door down?
Yep. 10.
You kick it, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna turn to
when you
Titan.
pull your-
I'm gonna say 2 for 3 ain't bad, and I'm just gonna let someone else take a stab at it.
Is this door locked?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
It's not even locked. How embarrassing.
You look it over, and you notice some like a weird red liquid on the doorknob, but other than that, it looks perfectly fine.
Do I have? Can I take my water skin and kind of spray it over the doorknob and try and rinse off whatever said weird red liquid is?
Yeah, sure. You pour the liquid. It doesn't seem to dissolve, but you could probably grab the door in a certain way and avoid the red spot.
But did we establish whether or not it was locked at this point, or just got weird?
No, you
goopy?
haven't.
Can I do another investigation check to see if it's locked without touching it?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that for me. Yeah, it's not locked.
Am I right?
All right.
Hold on. Then I will take my now empty water skin and kind of wrap it around the doorknob and pop it open, and then
Sure.
kind of step back.
Okay. Remember when I said tokens are missing? This is literally the room. So when you guys open the door, you notice a treasure chest is the only thing that's in this room, and it's against this far wall. When you pull your water skin away, it seems slightly sticky. That's about it.
I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. That's
Dun, dun,
I'm done with
dun.
that.
That's just taffy, man.
Oh,
Taffy.
I think we're about to enter a sticky situation.
I'm drawing the treasure chest.
I'm a big brave bull. I'll go open it.
Okay. Is anyone else entering the room?
Uh-oh.
Detect traps? That's not a thing anymore. Damn it!
Yeah, it is.
What is my detect trap skill?
It is investigation.
Whoa.
Hey.
So move yourself in the room because you're unable to.
Yeah, no, I was going to follow him in.
investigate.
Since I'm the light source, I kind of have to, but I wanted to do it in a careful manner as possible.
Nope.
Yeah, sorry. You don't notice any traps within the room as you're entering it, and as you look at the chest, it looks like a normal chest.
I'm going to turn inside and I'm going to say, what do you think? Do we crack it open?
Poke it with a stick first.
Oh, I've got an idea. And I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to throw it against this corner wall here.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
23, nat 20.
Nice. With that 23, you pick it up and you smash it. It's empty. There's nothing in it. You do notice there's some red marks all over the top hatch of it. It looks like you smashed something.
Uh-oh.
Go and roll an investigation check.
Me or Titan?
Titan, both of
Okay.
you. We'll let you.
Yay, a 4 plus 7, 12.
That's a nat 1 for me. You rolled deception.
With that 12,
not investigate. Was it was investigation?
Yeah, it's investigation. Yeah, you did roll a deception instead of investigation. Go and re-roll that, Titan.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
I don't see shit.
No bad. No.
Haha! I'll show you, damn it.
Go ahead and roll advantage with Vanek helping you.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we'll give you the best of the worlds, guys. I'm trying to be generous right now. You notice that like there's like something painted on the lid of it, and you put the words together, and it says, "Watch out for the door. It's a mimic." And that's how we're gonna end the session tonight.
Perfect.
Y'all thought the chest was the mimic.
Well, at least we haven't provoked the doors.
It's a good thing I'm standing behind Devlin.
It's also a terrible thing that I tried to kick this door open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's very patient.
Wow.
All right. That was tonight's session. Did you guys enjoy
my
it?
God, this is awesome.
Absolutely, yeah.
we should do this again
And
soon.
I will say that this to my memory, this will be the first time I will ever fight a mimic.
Wow.
I've never fought a mimic. I don't think I've fought a mimic.
Yeah.
I'm busting a lot of cherries here. The mimic cherries. The grossest of the cherries.
All right, I'm going to drop out of roll 20. Oof.
All
I don't
right.
want people to watch me eat my burrito from Chipotle.
Oh.
I had myself a firehouse sub.
We tried to have Firehouse subs today, but they are closed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Why are they closed?
I don't know.
Our house
We tried
is
ordering and they
essential.
would not take our order.
Yeah, I haven't
We ended up eating. We ate steak.
I haven't
and
had
shake.
takeout or anything since the start of the social distancing, but I do have a Twin Liquors delivery arriving tomorrow. So,
Nice.
Twin Liquors?
yep.
Is that like a Brazzers subsection?
It's the liquor
Yes,
store.
exactly. Yeah.
As part of the free premium package that Pornhub's offering.
Yeah. Well, it's like the store they opened up down the street. It's the Brazzers Club. Poker in the front, liquor in the rear.
Now they're getting into brick and mortars because that seems the way to go for their industry.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do.
Then they officially say I'm in the brick and mortar pornography industry.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I will talk to y'all later.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap out too, guys.
Yeah.
Good session. See y'all next time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Good
I'll
time.
see you guys.
See you next
Thanks,
time.
Alex. Don't forget about Krieg.
I will not forget about Krieg. He's our producer.
All right. Later.
All right.
See you guys.
Later. Bye.